How are you doing, everyone? I know you wanted to say those words there. Tonight we have the Eagles playoff game. It is Ovilla Christian versus Abilene Christian at what stadium is it, Luke?
It's Shotwell Stadium.
Shotwell Stadium. It's about 3 hours away from Avila, so I know a lot of y'all are relying on the live stream tonight. So we are doing our best to give you the best possible viewing experience. We're gonna have, as you can probably see, a scoreboard on your screen as well as our little logo because it's what we do, and Ethernet, which should give a better quality as far as internet because we're not relying on an AT&T hotbox or Lucas's phone. So tonight the Eagles are matched up against Abilene Christian, and the two did play earlier in the season, as you can see. Your Eagles team praying it up before the game. The two met earlier in the season at this exact stadium. That live stream is up. I was not there on that day. It was a tough one for Avila.
Tough
Abilene,
loss for Ovilla.
Tough one. I can say tough one. Abilene is a very, very good team. It'll be a very tough test for the Eagles tonight. Abilene 45'd them earlier in the season. 45'd us. I apologize. They 45'd us earlier in the season as they're just big, strong, fast. I don't think that they outcoach us. Coach Hayes is about as good of a coach as you're ever going to get. We have a great coaching staff. They're just bigger, stronger, and faster. But, our Eagles are going to come out with everything they got. There's always all those underdog stories you hear about, and maybe we could see one tonight, Luke.
Yeah. Our Eagles have spent the past week really preparing for this game. Coaches have been putting in some new offenses, new defenses, seeing what they can do to change their gameplay to fit this game, and we'll see if we can come out with a win. It'll be an interesting game. I'll be interested to see how we do with our new play style.
And I think the Eagles will just try to take it play by play, quarter by quarter, and then get the game into the second half. Abilene really didn't give them that opportunity the first time. You can see our cheerleaders freezing to death down there. It is very cold on this evening.
We got the press box that's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's kind of like half and half cold.
Yeah. We've got a heater above us and then the windows open, so it's like cold from the front and then heat from
There's your anthem. I apologize, I was speaking. I was not aware that we were about to start praying. So, we'll see how these Eagles come out. Avila has had a six-man football team for 5 years now. Made the playoffs, was it 2 or 3 times, Luke?
I know we made it last
year. Lost to Watauga Harvest.
Obviously, we made it this year.
Did we make it the year that you played?
Let me think. No, we did not.
I think it's their captains.
Wait, yes, we did. Yes, and I had a concussion and I was not able to play. That's why.
Good. We would have been worse if you had played. Just kidding.
But, yes. So we've made it at least twice in the past. So might be our third.
Eagles have yet to win a playoff game. The closest was last year. As you see our captains out there, you can hear the announcer. One of the things about the Ethernet is our computer doesn't have as many USB ports as needed to have our muting headsets so that you can only hear us. So throughout the game, if you have any difficulties, want us to turn up our volume or turn it down, just any questions you might have, you can go ahead and text me and Luke. I'm sure most of y'all have our numbers already. As we're going to start this game here in a few minutes. Abilene Christian University at Stonewall Stadium. I think.
No, it's like Shot.
Oh, maybe Shotwell.
Shotwell. Something, I think.
They will be defending the north end zone as we begin our contest tonight.
Here you see our captains. Number 34, Aaron Garcia. Number 12, Truett Treadaway. And number 4, Andres De Leon. All senior captains. They just had a little coin toss to see who starts with the ball.
And, those guys aren't going to go down lightly tonight, no matter what happens. They know it's in the back of their mind that this could be their last football game ever. And so they're going to give everything they got. It'll be a test for the Eagles. It's hard with all the injuries that have gone through this year. Zach Lopez went to the trainer earlier this week to see if he could get cleared to play, as he's been out for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and he is not cleared to play tonight. You have Grant Savage, who was hurt in the first game of the year, potentially our best player, maybe best athlete on our team. As you see, in our gray
As we are in line up for the opening kickoff, let's meet our team for tonight. For the visiting Eagles, number 4, Andres De Leon. Number 8, Reed Summerall. Number 12, Truett Treadaway. Number 13, Brock Duker.
So Connor, as this is our first playoff game of the season, what have you seen throughout district for the Eagles? What have been our strengths and weaknesses so far?
One thing that I have continued to see throughout the season is not just the play of Truett Treadaway, but the leadership of him. About the first game, I was really questioning, how is this kid going to do a quarterback? His first 2 years in high school, he was just a manager. Last year, he was a tight end, played some, backed up some. And at the start of the year, really questioned, how could this kid throw? How could he lead? Who would they look up to? And throughout the year, it's been him and Aaron Garcia. Truett has stepped up big time in big games to really led his guys. That's one thing I've really seen. We'll talk about that more throughout the game, as Andres De Leon is kicking the ball off now.
And here he kicks it off. Goes back into the end zone and out of the back. So that'll be a touchback. He's spotted at the 20-yard line.
So what we're told is Abilene, or what I've been told, you were at the last game, Abilene runs the ball a lot. They're a smash mouth, right in your face team. They're going to go right at you. So we'll see how the Eagles respond. If you look at our sidelines, it is the cones. They're not cones. These are the pylons. It's the little white line there. So here's Abilene lined up in the eye.
And here the quarterback drops back, completes a pass to number 15, I believe. Yes, number 15 for about a 7-yard gain.
That was quarterback Eric Murray. As Abilene comes lined up and tight again.
Yeah, this team runs a lot of tight, as you said before. They like to smash it. And here we go, a run up the middle. Number 9, I believe.
He's not on the roster, of course. No big deal.
Right. That's number 9. He got the first down on the play. He got about an 8-yard gain.
All right, and here comes first down for Abilene.
And here's the snap, pitch back. Again, this is number 6 this time, and he runs it, breaks a few tackles, makes a couple of leaps, and is hit open field and in the end zone.
And that'll be the first touchdown of the day for.
That'll be a first touchdown for Abilene Christian. That'll make the score
6-0.
We've got our handy dandy scoreboard here.
You just saw him hit open field there. Eagles had a chance at him, but Abilene starts off the game early as they're lined up for the kick.
Abilene,
the white goalpost, not the yellow ones. Is Homer to Ford runs onto the play late, but in time.
and here's the snap. Kick is up. And it is good. The score will be 8-0. Abilene Christian has the lead.
And there's 9:04 remaining in the first quarter. And I'm sure you can hear Sweet Caroline playing. Wait, no.
That's
What
not
am I
Sweet
listening
Caroline.
to? That's not Sweet Caroline.
It's probably Abilene's fight song. Alright, so Abilene Christian there with a quick touchdown. I believe it was only 56 seconds. You'll see a lot of touchdowns like that from them today. They like to get the quick hitters with just run it, like I said earlier, kind of smash mouth football, just right up the middle, force some blocks, force some runs, and they'll hit open field a couple times doing that. So our Eagles defense has to be really physical, trying to
Very strong and fast team Abilene has. Is it the Abilene Cougars, Luke?
I don't think so.
You're not sure on that one.
They're the Panthers.
Panthers.
Yes. And there's an onside kick, covered by 34 Aaron Garcia, and he is brought down at about the 33-yard line. But he will be spotted forward progress, so at about the 42-yard line.
So we'll see how the Eagles respond here.
On the 32-yard line.
Here comes the Eagles offense, line up and spread. Snap straight to Treadaway. Fires, finds number 4, Andres DeLeon. And he will be brought down with about a 13-yard gain. And again, if you have any problems, if there's any problems with the live stream tonight, just let us know. Luke is going to check right now.
Gain about 13 on the play. Brought in by Jeremiah Presley. So we have second down for the Eagles.
So here comes our Eagles offense for 2nd and 2.
And here's a snap directly to Treadaway. He attempts to throw it to number 31, Avery Garcia, but that play is disrupted by the defense. So that's an incomplete pass.
And we'll bring it third down for the Eagles.
So it will be 3rd and about 2 for the Ovilla Christian Eagles.
And I'm sure the Eagles will not run tonight a lot, as Abilene's very powerful both on offense and defense. Rely a lot on the throwing game of Treadaway. About 3rd and 2. I'm sure this is 4-down territory for Coach Greg Hayes and his Eagles, as they are on the Abilene 36-yard line. 8:14 remaining in the first quarter. Here's the snap, flips back to Treadaway. Fires to 4, Andres DeLeon, who drops the ball at a pass low behind him. Treadaway had some pressure on him there and got rid of the ball quickly. 4th and 2, Eagles should go for it here. Need to get this.
It's going to be an important play for the Eagles. If we have a turnover on downs and the Abilene Panthers go and score another touchdown, it could be hurt. It could hurt the Ovilla Christian Eagles' morale overall in a bad way. And here's the snap. Pitch back to Treadaway. Pass caught by Avery Garcia, and he is brought down just short of the first down. That will be turnover on
so
down.
much pressure on him, he had to get rid of the ball right away. There's not much you can do. Completed a pass, but Garcia was hit the moment he touched the ball. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the Eagles. Promising first play there.
A quick shout out to the Ovilla Christian volleyball team. They have a little volleyball party right now.
Really?
At, I believe, Tess's house.
That's
And
awesome.
they're watching the game right now. So just a shout out to them. Thank y'all for watching the live stream and supporting the team in that way.
Well, hopefully it's looking better than it did the first time, because I remember our first game of the year, we were out in Greenville, Texas, and there was no service of any kind out there.
Oh, man, that was
So they were trying to watch, and it was like, loading.
Yeah, that was,
I'm going to go ahead and try to take off these other videos that were streamed. just so people don't get confused when they're trying to find the live stream. I delete.
Temperature out here right now is 52 degrees. Feels a lot colder than that.
It does.
But this is a nice steady breeze.
We're in Sweetwater, Texas. Oh, as you see, number 42, Luke Adams, in his hoodie down there. We'll explain his injury in a minute. Here comes Abilene. Abilene Panthers.
And there's a pitch to number 6 again. He breaks a few tackles and is unable to get the first down as he's brought down 5 yards short.
Got a 10-yard gain by number 6, Cole Snodgrass.
Yeah. Snodgrass.
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 Quality last name. Got a lot of respect for that last name.
We got some interesting names on here as I'm looking at the roster. There's Trevor. What? Swaithale.
Swever Sweekstale.
Yeah.
Swikestale.
And here's the
Snap
run.
number 9 takes off downfield, cuts up, and a good open field tackle by number 4, Andreas Delio, to prevent a touchdown. Good fake by the quarterback, and that was number 2, Grant Wade. I'm sure you're picking up a little bit of the announcers, the on-field announcers. As normally we have 2 separate headsets for us, but in order to get the Ethernet, we split them. Here comes Abilene at Avila's 24-yard line. Here's a snap. 3 looks to throw. Completed to number 22, Noah Hampton.
That will be a first down again. So it'll be first and goal at about the 6-yard line.
We've only seen number 3, Eric Murray, throw twice in this game. When he needs to, I'm sure the Eagles will try to put a lot of pressure on him, make him make a mistake, as Abilene's run game is just going to eat the Eagles up all night just because of their strength. First and about 8. Here's the snap. And number 9, who is not on our football roster, takes it in. Another touchdown to make it 14. Abilene Christian to 0 Villa Christian at Stonewell. What is it, Luke?
Shotwell Stadium.
Shotwell, I keep thinking Stone.
It's actually right below us on the press box.
I can't read that. So it's 14-0. There's 6:54 remaining in the first quarter.
Here's the snap. Kick is up. And it is good, I believe. Yes. So that will make it 15-0.
16.
16, yes, I'm sorry. I was going by the NFL.
And when you do it. So Abilene's run game has proved to be dominant tonight so far. Let's see how the Eagles do on offense. A touchdown could get them right back in this game. See defensive coordinator Coach Jones talking to his guys. Out on the field right now is 82 Josh Brickey, 31 Avery Garcia, 34 Aaron Garcia, 12 True Treadaway, 8 Reed Shafton Summerall, and to return the kick is senior captain number 4 Andreas Delio. So as we were saying earlier, number 42 Luke Adams, who caught some clutch passes for us in our district win to get us to the playoffs against Rockwall,
Yes, no doubt.
is hurt. Something with his leg. He literally is undiagnosed at this point, but he cannot walk on it, so he's on crutches.
It was kind of weird. There wasn't an exact moment in time where he knew it was hurt. After the game, he just felt that his leg was hurting real bad. It was kind of swollen, and so he was unable to walk on it, actually. And so he had it checked out. The doctors don't know what it was. And here's the kick deep to Andreas De Leon. Received about the 20-yard line. Attempts to run it downfield. And he is brought down at the 30, so we got a 10-yard gain on that kickoff.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Adams at the start of the year, really didn't get a lot of minutes, but throughout the year he proved to be a reliable wide receiver, Treadaway to throw to. And at times he was Treadaway's go-to guy downfield, but he had Aaron Garcia in his backfield, and Andreas De Leon was covered. Eagles are going to come out and spread, but it really hurts, Luke, with all these injuries.
Yes,
Adams
no doubt.
out, Lopez out, Grant Savage is out.
Dylan Amon is out.
Yes.
And here's blocked for Truett Treadaway. He is rolling to his left. He throws downfield. Almost finds Andres De Leon. That goes right through his arms.
That was number 11, Jeremiah Presley, the defender's arms.
Yes.
You said it was Andreas's.
What?
It went through the defender's arms, Luke.
No, with the Andres' arms.
If you're watching this video, comment below.
Not definitely with the Andres' arms. I have 2015 vision.
I have 2020 vision. Here's the snap. Flip back to Treadaway. You know, it looks like all night long, Abilene's going to rush two guys at quarterback Treadaway. Try to get him to release the ball quickly, as a lot of time all year, Treadaway's only seen one pass rusher compared to two strong, faster pass rushers from Abilene. So he's got to get rid of the ball quicker. That also leaves receivers a chance to get open downfield, even though a lot of our starting receivers are injured. And as you said, Luke, also Dylan Amon, one of our reliable running backs and receivers, is out with a concussion.
And here's the snap. Truett Treadaway rolls out to his left, finds Aaron Garcia. He gets the first down and is brought down at the 45-yard line.
If you see the way, that was a great play by Truett Treadaway and Garcia. Good connection that we've seen all year. Truett Treadaway had to run all the way to his left to make that pass. He's going to be making tough passes all night long. Impressed with that ability he has to use those legs. But yeah, Dylan Amon has a concussion. He should be clear within the next week or so to play basketball. Maybe even tomorrow, but no, Monday. Sorry.
And here's Truett Treadaway. Pass to number 8, Reed Sumrow. He's brought down short of the first down.
Good pass, quick pass by Truett Treadaway to number 8, Reed Shafton Sumrow.
It's about a 12-yard gain on that play. I like that.
It's going to be about 2nd and 4. You can see the sticks right there. 5:54 remaining in the first quarter. I know you can see the score on your screen, which is too much for the two of us to try to keep the time as well. Here's the snap. Treadaway throws.
There's a flag on the play.
Pass is complete to number 34, Aaron Garcia.
And that's a touchdown for the Eagles.
For what would be a touchdown, I'm worried this is going to be brought back, as there is a flag on the play, which is why me and Luke contain our excitement.
That is a touchdown.
Looks like the ref's picking it up, and that is a touchdown for your Ovilla Christian Eagles. It is 16-6. That was a great play by Truett Treadaway, getting rid of the ball quickly. We saw Coach Greg Hayes realizing that Abilene was going to send two, and he realized Truett didn't have a lot of time to run around. We just had to get these quick passes.
Great pass by Truett Treadaway to Aaron Garcia, who put on a great move to get by a few of the defenders. And that kick is just short. I believe it was tipped. It looked to have some weird rotation on it.
Yeah, Andreas has a very strong leg. That ball was obviously tipped or rushed due to blockers. But the Ovilla Christian Eagles do get on the board, and that's all we needed at this moment. As you see, with the game being 3 hours away, our student section consists of
A bunch of parents.
But it's very understandable.
Yes, 3 hours.
You see our cheerleaders on the other side.
But like I said, we do have the volleyball team. They're supporting us from at home.
I think the cheerleaders are missing. Ashton Houston is in New York, I believe. She was telling me last night at the Waxahachie football game. So as you can see on your screen, Abilene has 16. They scored on their first 2 possessions and converted on the field goals. And Ovilla Christian has 6. Good drive by OCS. Good quick passes from Truett Treadaway. That's something that we'll have to do all night, is get rid of the ball quickly, as Abilene just rushes very quickly, very strong. But, Coach Greg Hayes, Coach Matt Jones, all of our coaching staff have done an excellent job preparing the Eagles for tonight, knowing everything Abilene brings to the table. As you see, number 11, Jeremiah Presley, who already scored a touchdown, is back to return for Abilene. We'll see if De Leon kicks it over his head, as I'm sure he will. So he has no chance of returning.
And here's Andreas De Leon. Kick deep to the back of the end zone. And that'll be a touchback. Again, 20-yard line.
I'm about to sneeze, Luke. This is awful.
Don't do it. We're going to mute the things real fast. Oh, take it.
That was very loud. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's
I'm
too
sure
late.
that
I'm
was
sorry.
That's probably a great sound in your ears. You know, like I always wonder what the professionals do when they're in the middle of the World Series and it's in the biggest play of the night. Think about it. Think about it. It's the biggest play of the night, and you have to sneeze. Like, what do you do? Here come
It's an excellent question.
Abilene Panthers.
And they hand it off to number 15. He finds a little bit of room and is brought down by 31 Avery Garcia. He gets
Good.
number 15. What's his name?
Hey, we don't have his name.
That's right. Yes, he's not on their roster.
It's weird. They don't have a few of their players on the roster.
Uh-oh.
They probably picked him up from the NFL or something, you know, casual. Hey, Luke, you're supposed to laugh at my jokes. So I feel
Ha
bad.
ha ha. And here's the snap. Handoff up the middle. Only Andres De Leon in the backfield to stop him. And he does it successfully.
Good
Great
field
tackle.
tackle.
Field tackle.
Touchdown there.
Yeah.
That was a good run by. Nope, number 9 is not on our sheet again. But they run that play where it looks like they're trying to hand it off to the fullback in the middle, and then 9 sweeps around to the right. We've seen it twice already. As Abilene Panthers are knocking at the Eagles' door again. Here's the snap.
Number 3.
Quarterback Murray looks to throw, and he has an open Isaiah Avila.
He was wide open. And
Wide open.
I don't know.
So
guys, I don't know.
that was junior Isaiah Avila trying to complete that. Good throw from Eric Murray. Did not get his receiver to complete that. It's going to be 2nd and 15, as I'm sure Abilene will just try to run the ball here, as that's what they're best at, not throwing, but running.
And here's the pitch to the backfield. And number 6 breaks a few tackles and just makes its way into the end zone. That'll be touchdown, Abilene Panthers.
That'll make it 22-6. Abilene Christian leads Ovilla Christian. At our playoff game here at, I'm going to get it, it's not Stonewell.
Nope.
It's not Shockwell.
No. Wait, it's not what?
Shockwell?
No.
It's
Close to that. It's close.
Rockwell?
No.
We beat Rockwell last week. Let's go.
Rock wall.
What is it, Luke?
Shotwell.
Ugh.
And there's the field goal, and it is good through both goalposts. So the score will be 24-6. Ovilla Christian is currently losing. We'll see.
With 4:57 remaining in the first quarter.
We'll see how we do in this upcoming drive.
What are your thoughts so far on the game, Luke?
We came in knowing that Abilene would try to run the ball a lot up the middle, just try to just overpower us physically. And so far, they've done that to score all of their touchdowns. We had a great drive there, throwing the ball a lot, trying to come back. We did that successfully. But if we want to win this game, we got to do it on the defensive end.
Yeah.
So we have to stop.
And I think at this point, a defensive coordinator, Matt Jones, is going to tell his guys, we need one stop a quarter.
Right.
And our offense is going to have to roll. Our offense is going to have to do what they haven't done all year, and that's just like trying to score every possession. I mean, that's what you're trying to do, but it's got to be more consistent, so to speak, for the Eagles to hang around Abilene. It is 24-6. Abilene leads by 18 as they are about to kick it off.
Jeremiah Presley keeps the ball up before the Panthers kick off. Aaron Garcia back deep to receive for the Eagles.
As kick deep.
And here's Andres De Leon. Receive the kick.
That's
And
Aaron Garcia.
Aaron Garcia, actually. What in the world?
That's the first time we've seen that all year. Not sure
Garcia
where
fields
De
the ball.
Leon is.
He took the ball to about the 35-yard line.
De Leon is being treated by the trainer. I know it's very far as we're up in a press box. You can see him over there. We're not on our own sideline because we are the away team. Hopefully Andres is good to go as this is the last. Could be
Here's
his
the
last
snap.
game.
Treadaway finds Reed Summerall for about an 8-yard gain.
Good completion, great pass by Treadaway. That's what we're going to need to see from him all night. quick, decisive decisions. He doesn't have as much time as he normally does. Sometimes he can bounce around, scramble a little bit behind the line. But in this game against this team, he's got to get rid of the ball a lot quicker release time. As you may be able to hear that little email dingle. Not sure why that's going up. Here's the high snap.
Treadaway looks deep, throws it up, and is out of Aaron Garcia's range.
As you saw, number 20, Manny Valestegi in the play there.
We'll bring up third down for the Eagles.
Valestegi's a senior. His one touchdown catch on the year with the junior varsity team. As we are missing a lot of wide receivers tonight. DeLeon is back in on our near sideline, which is great to see.
And here's the snap. Pitch back to Treadaway. He rolls out to his left. He tucks it and steps out of bounds.
He had some open field there.
Yeah, he had.
So yeah, let's talk about our wide receivers that we're missing right now. We're missing number 42, Luke Adams, with the leg injury. Dylan Amon, number 41, with concussion. Savage is out from the beginning of the year. He is hurt. Brock Stukas is injured, freshman, number... 1 second. Number 13. Number 21, Zach Lopez is injured. 45, John Hatcher has the second concussion of the year. And, you know, those injuries just add up as Treadaway looks to run, throws it downfield. Out of number 8, Reed Summers' reach. There's a flag, late flag.
There is a flag on the play.
Interesting to see what that flag's on. Treadaway gave Summer room to run. If we had one of our, maybe DeLeon, he might have been able to run that down. The Summer did not have a chance there as it was overthrown.
And the penalty will be against Abilene.
That was a personal foul on number 14, Ty Elston.
I believe it was roughing the passer. Is that what he said? The refs are actually mic'd up for this game. That's something we haven't seen all season.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's what happens when you play at a college stadium with nice...
What stadium were we at, Connor?
Shockwell.
No.
What is it?
Shotwell.
No!
And here's Treadaway. He rolls to his left again. Oh. He makes some move. And he is brought down with about a 9-yard gain.
Good run by Treadaway. I love those long legs. I just love this guy. Both on and off the field. Quality kid, quality player. As our offense is Maui Ramirez, Treadaway, Avery Garcia, Andres DeLeon, Reed Summerow, and 20 Manny Valestegi. I'm not sure where Aaron Garcia is.
And here's the snap. Treadaway throws just over Maui Rodriguez's reach and cannot connect.
Yeah, as big as Maui Rodriguez is, he couldn't come up and get that ball.
And it'll be 3rd and 5 to go.
As Aaron Garcia checks in for Maui Rodriguez with 3:24 remaining in the first quarter.
And here's Treadaway with a fake handoff. Has some pressure. And that ball is almost picked off, but it's tipped by Aaron Garcia.
It's going to be about 4th and 5. That was a little bit of a break for the Ovilla Eagles, as I believe it was number... I'm not going to try it. It's weird. We have a full roster, and there's 3 people that aren't on there, so I don't know their names, but it's good to see some minutes from number 20, Manny Valestegi, on this drive. Haven't seen a lot of him this year, other than his expert dancing on the sidelines of the one game.
And here's the Eagles looking tight formation. Here's the snap. Sure it looks to Maui Rodriguez, and he is tripped up. I think by himself.
That was a heck of a pass by Treadaway. He put it right where only Maui could catch it, and I think he just tripped up over his own feet. That's a tough play. Great play call by Coach Greg Hayes. He had what he wanted, and, you know, Maui Rodriguez just tripped over his own feet there. It would have been a tough catch regardless. But again, it's hard missing all your starting receivers, especially going against such a strong team in Abilene Christian.
Right. And here's the snap to number 6. He runs, tries to get to the outside, and is brought down. I think a group tackle, number 31, Avery Garcia, and number 12, Drew Tritter.
And that was Cole Snodgrass with about a 10-yard gain. We'll see a lot from Cole Snodgrass, not Snodgrass.
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 Snodgrass. And then Trevor Schweitfeld. And here's the run to number 9. He breaks a few tackles, hits over the field, and Avery Garcia is not able to stop him as he scores a touchdown. So the score will be 32-6. Abilene Christian has the lead.
And that's the third time we've seen that play today, or maybe even fourth time, the exact same play every time, and it's worked every time for number 9. Very good runner in the open field, and it's tough for the Eagles to stop. So we'll see how the Eagles scheme against that play. It is now 30 Abilene Christian to 6 Ovilla Christian.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe all my life combined.
And here, Abilene will attempt an extra point. There's the kick. And it is good. That will make the score 32-6. Abilene Christian retains the lead. So, Connor, I heard basketball had its first tournament.
Yes, you heard it. You played it.
I did play in it, yes.
Yeah, so your Ovilla Eagles basketball team came out, and we had a tournament with Bethesda Christian. Our first game, we dropped to Weatherford Christian by about 10 points. As you know, we just fell short. We weren't quite united as a team, as it's our first game. It happens. And,
It happens.
you know, me and Luke are both starters for our basketball team, so you'll get to see us throughout this year. It's my favorite sport to play. To watch, it's close between football and basketball.
Wait.
I just love both sports.
What? Well, baseball.
To watch?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying to watch.
Okay. That's
Baseball, like to play basketball and baseball, I like right there.
okay.
Basketball maybe a little bit more for me.
I understand that. As long as baseball's up there.
Baseball is Luke is very. Whenever people talk anything about baseball, he gets very upset.
I get very excited, not upset.
You gonna if I told you that baseball was a horrible sport, what would you
Okay,
say?
yes, then I would be upset.
Yes, you'd
but
be
if you
upset.
talk about baseball in a good way, I would be
Yeah,
excited.
But we lost our first game to Weatherford Christian by about 12, and then yesterday we came out with a very, very great win against Heritage Christian Academy. It was not Rockwell that we played last week.
Yeah.
We were. Well, I'll let Andres still
And
turn
here's
the
Andre.
ball here.
Yes.
Cuts upfield,
And he-
has some ground on his horse, and he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. Number 4, senior captain Andres DeLeon makes the score 32-12.
Let's go!
Eagles get right back in the game with that. Love to see it. Now he's going to have to go and kick the ball after running 80 yards.
Wow, he hit the sideline and was not stopped by any defenders. He didn't have to break any tackles there, I don't think.
Mm-mm. Good run there.
Good run. Good blocks down
Yes.
the field. And here the Eagles will attempt an extra point to make it 32-14.
As the first one was tipped, I believe.
Yes. And that snap is high, but it doesn't matter. Andres is still able to put it through the uprights.
That's one great thing about Andres DeLeon. He can pooch that ball through even when the snap's high. He's just got to get a little bit of leg under it, and he puts it through consistently.
Right.
It is 14 Ovilla Christian, 32 Abilene Christian at Shotwell Stadium.
There it is.
First time, right? But anyways, about the basketball game, a little bit of the most fun we had. It was one of the most fun games I've played in a while, honestly. We were up by 2 with about a minute left,
Yes.
and Tony Rosita threw a pass to me out by half court that it was just out of my reach. And you know, when the ball crosses half court, it's a half court violation. So I turned with my back to the basket and just tried to throw it as far as I possibly could. Complete luck play, and it went right in Lucas's hands for an and one, to finish the game off. And It was crazy.
And I did make the make the free
Lucas
throw.
did make the layup and the free throw.
Yes.
So it
Good
was
job,
just
Luke.
crazy, like how lucky that pass was. The fact that it was right where you were. And we have a video of it somewhere. Honestly, I might post it on OCS TV just to highlight, just because it's so cool. It'll be on our OCS TV top 10 plays of the year.
And here's Andres De Leon kicking deep. And that goes into the end zone for a touchback again.
He'll continue to pooch that ball. Or not pooch that ball. Slam that ball as deep as he possibly can all night long. As Abilene will come back onto the field with 2:13 remaining in the first quarter.
So the girls basketball, their first game will be on Monday. I believe it's at Kennedale.
Yes, the junior varsity boys, varsity girls, and varsity boys, who we were talking about in our play, all play Monday at Kennedale.
Oh.
As a quick play by Abilene Christian, gets about a 3-yard gain.
Number 31 with a nice stop, Ava Garcia.
Love to see that from Avery. Eagles have yet to stop Abilene. Be great if they could get one here. Maybe cut it to a 10-point game.
There's 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter of play.
Something we were talking to Coach Jones about is we may have an OCS basketball channel this year, just because when it comes to basketball, it's a lot easier to scout. As you see, about a 5-yard gain from Abilene that will set up a 3rd down. That run was by number 9, who again we have no idea who his number is.
You don't know who he is.
Don't know who he is. He could be an alien mutant. But yeah, we may start an OCS basketball channel that will consist of our varsity girls and varsity boys game. And that's just the thing where you have to subscribe to the channel to watch and see the videos. And to do that, you just have to, it'll be a request. Here's a flip to number
6. He
Snodgrass.
hits open field. Avery Garcia, Aaron Garcia just can't quite catch up to him. And number 6 gets the touchdown. That will make the score
38-14 at Shotwell Stadium in Abilene, Texas. Very strong run there. You see quarterback Eric Murray just handing the ball off all game. That's all he really needs to do. But as I was saying, we may have a Villa basketball channel to where there will be lots of games up there. I mean, I know for our varsity, me and Luke are on, there's about 35 games we're playing. And if we're able to get that to work, we'll get the majority of those up there. And then a lot of the girls as well. We don't want to have those on OCS TV because it's very difficult to make all the games private and have to work with all that just because there's games, maybe 3 or 4 a week. We played 5 games in 6 days. So we'll update y'all on that. We still have to work out details.
Here's a PAT kick. And that is drilled right into Reed Summer's ribs. It's low.
Reed. Love to see those ribs. Sure that hurt.
So that will make the score 38-14. Abilene Christian has the lead. We'll see if Andres De Leon could make another great
Love to see
return.
that. Could you imagine, Luke? I'm sure there's been a 6-man game out there where they've literally just gone back and forth to kickoff returns over and over and over again. The whole game. Final score would be like 326 to 327.
Oh gosh.
What a game that would be. So we hope y'all are enjoying this live stream so far on OCS TV. You can see the scoreboard on your screen. We know since so far many of y'all weren't able to make it out, so we have a steady amount of viewers on the stream. And that, folks, is why we connected to the Wi-Fi as well, because our Ethernet cable fell out.
Ooh, goodness.
Do you like that look, Luke? What do
That's
I call
a
it?
good look, Master.
Plugging in.
And here Abilene Christian will kick from the 45-yard line.
There's a penalty,
Oh, okay.
I believe, on the Eagles.
So that'll be a touchback on the Eagles' 20-yard line.
A touchback on the 20-yard line, Luke.
Wait a minute. Okay, so I've been going by the white numbers like most of the game. Whoa, that just threw me for a loop.
Sure did, Luke.
Okay, so yeah. That's weird. Okay, anyways, here's the snap. Pitch back to Truett Treadaway. And that pass was to number 20, Manny Valestegi.
Manny Valestegi. Hey, Manny Valestegi.
Okay, stop it.
I think last time we were at this stadium, there was a rapper,
Yes.
Andrew Harris, who came up and started rapping from the game.
We do not need a repeat of that.
I heard it was pretty good.
And here's Truett Treadaway looking deep. Oh! Heck of a play! Did you get that?
I don't know if I got it.
Oh no! Okay, so Truett Treadaway throws it deep. Cannot find Reed Sumrow. It actually hits off the defender's hands, tips up into the air, and Reed Sumrow is able to grab it out of the air and continue running. And he took it to about the other team's 30-yard line.
Apologize for the filming there. That's on me completely. Effort, not excuses, was what Coach Jones always says.
Here's Truett Treadaway. Looking to the sideline, finds Andreas De Leon, who is brought down with about a 5-yard gain. That'll be 2nd and 10.
And as you see, the Eagles have yet to run the ball one time. We're going to be passing the ball throughout this event.
And that will be the end of the first quarter. The score is 38-14. Abilene Christian has the lead. Oh, hello.
That is zoomed in on Lucas Nunn's face.
Hello.
Where's the zoom out?
There we go.
go. Oh dear, I almost unplugged the cable. That's not good. There we go. Oh dear, I almost did it again. Thank you all for tuning in so far. That was our first quarter. It is 38 Abilene Christian. Ooh, we should change it to second quarter now.
Oh,
That's
yes.
pretty cool.
Anyways, so far, Ovilla Christian's defense hasn't really stepped up to face Abilene's offense. Abilene has been really physical. They've made a lot of strong runs that our defense can't quite be physical enough to stop. What are you doing?
I said something about you.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh, dang it.
I did not say anything about Lucas. I did not. Anyways, Abilene is coming back out, so
What'd you
Eagles
say?
offense. I said that you're dumb.
All right, thank you.
What can I say except you're welcome? At Maui Rodriguez song. Here comes the Eagles offense. Aaron Garcia in motion. Snap to Avery, flips back to Truett, rolls to his right, has some room to run, spins, ball's on the ground. I think Truett stayed with that.
That's a loss of yards.
Going to be about a 3rd and 10.
3rd and 12 now.
Nope, 3rd and 11 and 3/8 inches.
3/8 inches. Okay.
I just got a text saying that I need to get up 15 minutes earlier tomorrow. Love to see that. Garcia in motion again. Snap straight to Treadaway. Has time. Throws downfield. And Garcia slipped up there. Going to be about 4th and 12. Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
I'm currently getting Snapchats from the Trinity Morales. I know, Connor, you're probably jealous.
I'm good.
No, I know you are.
Single as a Pringle.
Speaking of Trinity Morales, she's actually one of the captains for Ovilla basketball's team.
Let's go.
And here's a snap directly to Treadaway. That pass is just short of Manny Valestegi.
That'll be a turnover on down.
Yeah.
Abilene will take over with 9:11 remaining in the second quarter at Shotwell Stadium.
There it is.
28-yard line.
Who are the captains for the basketball team, Luke?
You know, it's
For the
Trinity.
girls, for the girls.
Right. I believe it's Trinity, Shelby, and I think there's one more.
Is
I'm
it
not for sure.
Delaney?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. And here's the snap. Abilene's quarterback rolls out to his left and finds a receiver. And he makes his way downfield and is finally brought down by number 4, Andreas De Leon.
Got the 20-yard line.
De Leon hanging on for the ride. Going down about the 18-yard line. First down for the Panthers.
Good for Trinity for being a captain.
I know, yes, and for Snapchatting me. I really appreciate it.
Same handoff play to number 9. As he is stopped at the 5-yard line.
Kind of a group tackle there. I know 82, Joshua Bricky, 31, Avery Garcia, and 34, Aaron Garcia were all in on it.
By Aaron Garcia. Second down for the Panthers.
Trinity is requesting shoutouts. No shoutouts for you tonight, Trinity.
No.
Here's the pitch out to number 6, Cole Snodgrass, who runs into the end zone past De Leon for a Abilene Christian touchdown. As that'll make it 44-14. As Abilene will line up for the kick.
And here's the extra point attempt. Kick is up, and it is good.
That'll make it 46 Abilene Christian to 14 Ovilla Christian with 8:37 remaining in the second quarter on OCS TV.
So there are 8 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in the second quarter. I was about to say second half, but it's not the second half.
So what are your thoughts on life right now, Luke? Want to talk about more about basketball?
Sure.
We play 2 games on Monday and Tuesday.
Yes. The first one is at Kennedale, so I don't know how far away that is.
The
Second one is
Tuesday.
home.
Tuesday night's home.
Yes.
You can see your junior varsity Eagles at 4:30. Those are boys Eagles. Varsity girls at 6 and 7:30. Our varsity boys will be taking on Kennedale, and you will sadly never hear me and Luke behind the mic at the basketball games because we will be playing on the court at the varsity games. So we'll have someone recording those. Not sure if there will be any commentating. There's rumors of Luke's father, Russell Glenn, doing some announcing in the basketball games.
He
But
has
honestly,
to, but I don't think that's going to happen.
honestly, I feel like most of it would be like, and that play, Luke, it would be like this. Here's what it's going to be. I'll announce it after the kickoff. I'll tell you exactly what it would sound like. Andreas De Leon goes upfield looking to return another one. Cuts up, and he runs into his own man in 34, Aaron Garcia. De Leon's a good downfield runner. I wouldn't be surprised to see Abilene just start to pooch the ball so that he doesn't have a chance to run downfield.
He built up ahead of steam there. He was really chugging.
Yeah.
But he ran into his own player and
Now here's how the announcing would be. Toss goes from Connor Berkey to Luke Glenn. Luke Glenn goes up for the shot, misses it. Come on, Luke! What are you doing?
All right.
That's exactly what it'd be like.
Yes. Okay. That's similar to what it would sound like.
See Manny Valestegi, wide receiver, near side. Snap to Garcia to Treadaway. Back to Garcia, looks to run. Has a defender in front of him. And that tackle was made by the mysterious man, number 9. We are convinced he is an alien mutant at this point, as
You are convinced.
he's not on our score sheet, so it's going to be about 2nd and 14. Eagles offense with Maui Rodriguez, Reed Shafton-Summerall, Aaron Garcia, Andres De Leon, I believe 20 Manny Valestegui, and Truett Treadaway.
And here the Eagles will line up in tight formation again. Treadaway fakes the handoff, looks for Reed Summerall, completes a pass. He hits open the field, and he runs out of bounds.
He ran out of bounds. I don't know if the ref realized it for a little bit there.
At the 25-yard line.
Good play by Treadaway. You saw him hold the ball in his left hand there. I didn't even think he had it, but he tucked it in his left hand, completed a pass to Reed Shafton-Summerall in Abilene territory as Ovilla as trying to get back on the board here. I love what I see from our offense. They looked a lot better in this game so far than they did against Abilene the first time.
And here's Truett Treadaway, completes a pass to Andres De Leon, and he scores a touchdown. That will make the score 20-46.
Love to see that. Let's go, Ovilla offense. Treadaway's looking great at quarterback tonight. It's really just the defense that's coming the way as Abilene's pounding the ball in the end zone every single possession so far. That'll be the Eagles' 3rd touchdown of the day. 2nd from De Leon, or is it 3rd? Luke's too busy Snapchatting.
No, I'm not. I don't know.
Wow. Here's the kick. It is up, and it will be good.
That's good.
It was through the first goal post and not through the second one, as it'll make it 22-46. Abilene Christian leads Ovilla Christian. So we have very strong basketball teams coming. The girls won district last year, went undefeated, and then the guys have a lot of new pieces coming in. Dustin Ray from Waxahachie Prep Academies starting for us, and then we have some new faces. Some people. The biggest thing is the fact that we have a lot of veterans, guys that have just grown up in the program, grown up playing basketball, and lots of upperclassmen with experience. If I think of our starters on Friday and Saturday consisted of 3 seniors and 2 juniors, whereas last year we were starting freshmen and sophomores a lot of the time. So we have experience, and I know here's an onside kick from De Leon, and it is almost recovered by number 8 Reed Shafton-Summerall. Great play by him to get a hand on the ball, just couldn't come down with it. And then for the girls team, they graduated. A lot of seniors last year were very, very strong with seniors like Lindley Case, Natalie Stevens, Destiny Warner. And this year they have a lot of new freshmen, new faces, and Audie Nunez and Tessa, new players, and Ashton Houston's playing, and we got Maya Freeman's playing, and Max Sherpell's playing for the first time this year. So I'm excited to see how they do as number 9 goes into quarterback and completes a pass to Isaiah Ovilla, who runs into the end zone for a touchdown. As that'll make the score 52-22. Abilene Christian leads Ovilla as they just continue to go down the field, scoring every single possession. Very, very powerful and strong offense from them.
And here's the PAT. Line drive. Right through the uprights. That'll make the score 54 to 22.
So if Abilene goes on to win this game, it'll be the end of the fall sports season. As we've seen some great fall sports. Luke, the volleyball team had a heck of a year, winning district and making it to the second round of, no, they had a bye, so it would have been the third round of playoffs. And then our Eagles football team is in the first round of playoffs so far, or in this game right now, obviously, after a great district win against Rockwall Heritage last week, as I'm sure many of y'all saw how good the Eagles played late down the stretch, led by Kurt Treadaway, just so good late in the game, stayed composed, big plays, and so the Eagles have earned their way to this playoff game, and
No doubt.
their offense is really competing so far. Defense is struggling as Abilene outmatches them in a lot of areas. We'll see if Abilene kicks the ball to DeLeon, as he's gotten ahead of steam on the last two, returned one of them for a touchdown. Onside kick recovered by 82 Josh Bricky. Goes about 3 yards and is brought down. But yeah, like we've been talking about, we have exciting winter sports season coming ahead.
No doubt.
With both basketball teams looking very strong. Boys with lots of experience returning, and then the girls have lots of new faces on their team, but lots of talent. So we'll see. You know, Coach Johnson's going to do a great job with those girls. They work hard every day, as well as Coach Jones with the guys. And it's just cool the bond that the two teams have.
Hopefully we'll have great seasons for both those teams.
As I'd like to say, Ovilla is the runner-up or the front runner in district for both guys and girls.
And here's Truitt with the rollout. He finds a receiver, I believe number 8,
Reed Chatham Semro.
Reed Sumro.
Chatham Semro.
Reed Sumro. And I don't think it was supposed to go to him, but Truitt had some pressure, so he got the ball off nice, quick.
With so many receivers out, Treadaway's number 2 target tonight is Reed Summer behind Andreas Deliot. Summer's done a great job so far securing the ball before he tries to run upfield. Hasn't made any mistakes. Also doing a great job at center. Pitch out to Aaron Garcia. Flea flicker. Throws to 12 Treadaway, who tips it to 87 Maui Ramirez. What a play. You see Grant Savage on your far sideline running. Flea flicker, I could tell. Underthrown by Aaron Garcia. Number 1, Isaiah Avila had a chance at it right in front of Treadaway. 6'3" Treadaway made a play. Couldn't control it, so to speak. Got a hand on it to prevent the interception. And Maui Rodriguez right behind him catches the ball for a first down. That's just one of those plays you love to see, Luke, as your classic quote is.
Yes, you just love to see that. Maui Rodriguez was there. He had the awareness to, I guess, catch that ball out of the air and try to make a move upfield.
I love to see that play.
And here's Treadaway, again rolling out, feels some pressure, and that is almost picked off, but he is out of bounds.
I saw that play from the beginning, and I saw the way Isaiah Avila caught that pass, but he was out of bounds. Great call by the official. I could see it from up here. You know, you don't normally see that from high school officials, like being very precise and seeing the call. It's going to be about second down. Treadaway is looking to find Andreas DeLeon there. Here's the snap. Treadaway is back, looks to run. Fumbles, picked up by Avery Garcia, runs upfield, hit hard.
Goodness.
Interesting little play. Gets the Eagles about 3 yards there. As you can see, the ball on the ground. But no, everyone else was on the ground, had no awareness of where it was except for Avery Garcia. About a third and 11. Shout out to Haircut Whitaker, our hero on the basketball team. Says grade A commentating. Love to see that from you, Haircut.
Thank
And if you guys get the chance, this page isn't active because I've been off Instagram, focusing on the more important things off social media. But I used to run Haircut Fan Club. It's just kind of showing how much we love our little haircut. What a quality guy. He was my 800 buddy in track last year. We ran it together all year long. Had very similar times. He would beat me one race. I would beat him the next race. I always brag and say that I beat him at district for second. He got third, but then he beat me at regionals. So love to see that from Haircut.
He just loves that guy.
He plays basketball as well. He is on both JV and varsity. Saw a few minutes in the varsity game over the weekend. But again, if you get the chance, go to Instagram and check out @Haircut Fan Club. And don't think that we're at any point making fun of that guy, because he approves of everything we post, and we love our haircuts. So that is not what it is at all.
If I compare him to a basketball player in the NBA, I compare him to Brandon Knight.
Yes.
Yes, he's a solid
Colin
player.
Whitaker. If you could, he literally is Brandon Knight. Like if you put Colin on whatever team Brandon Knight's on these days, maybe the Suns, and you put Brandon Knight in Colin's shoes, they would do the exact same. I'm not. I doubt it.
Just two solid players.
Yeah, solid players. Love to see that. So you're welcome, Colin, for comparing you to an NBA basketball player. And many of you will get that inside joke.
And here's the snap. True Treadaway in spread formation. He throws just short of Andres De Leon. And will bring up...
Fourth down.
Fourth down.
As there's 4:50 remaining in the second quarter. Look at my ears, Luke. I'm warming them.
Oh, nice. Watch out that.
Oh, fourth and
nice.
about 12.
Here's the snap directly to True Treadaway. He looks deep to Aaron Garcia, wide open, and he falls into the end zone.
Let's go!
For
Touchdown! Show more excitement.
For
Luke.
touchdown! I didn't know! It's a touchdown!
Wow!
Wow!
6 points on the board for the Ovilla Eagles.
That
Great
will
composure
make
by
it.
Treadaway, finding Aaron Lane Garcia, who is dating Luke's sister.
We do not need to mention that.
It's a quality guy right there. I hung out with him at the Waxahachie football game. Him, Truitt, and Shafton Summerall. As it's 28-54. Kick is up, and it is good. JK. From this angle, it looked good. Hey, you know what the sad thing is that's not the biggest mistake I've made this year. We might have to archive this, but there was one point where I couldn't tell what line we were on, and we got tackled at about the 10-yard line, and I screamed out on the live stream, "That's gonna be a safety!" And I've been persecuted for that every week.
That was just dumb.
It was very dumb. It was literally on like the 10-yard line. I was like, "That's gonna be a safety!" As it is 54 Abilene Christian to 28 Ovilla Christian. And the Eagles, honestly, Luke, they really need to stop if they want a chance at clawing back in this game. They need a stop and a score. Because Abilene's gotten whatever they wanted on the offensive end so far. As senior captain Andres De Leon is set to kick, I'm sure he'll just boot the ball deep, as I'm going to zoom out to make it easier to film. Or just zoom all the way out, then you can see it. That's just an unfortunate view right there.
And here's Andreas set to kick. Here's the boot. Dropping in about the 10-yard line.
Unbelievable kick in that it
Great
dropped
kick.
straight down.
And he steps out about the 20-yard line. Right at it, actually.
That was a strange kick. Andres took the risk of kicking it toward the sideline in bounds, which makes it so that if it did go out of bounds, it would have been a penalty, and that ball dropped dead.
Yes.
It didn't move. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, right.
as here comes Snodgrass running downfield, breaks an open field, and that is 2 straight plays that Abilene's had the ball and has instantly gotten a touchdown. So that'll make the score 60-28. Abilene leads Ovilla Christian on OCS TV.
It's yet another example of how they're so physical in their running game.
That kick is going to be good, making it 62. You want to change the score for me, Luke?
Yeah, sure. So that's going to be 62-28. Abilene Christian has the lead.
4:25 remaining in the second quarter.
This has been a slow quarter. Goodness.
Abilene is scoring instantly every time they touch the ball. It's a little bit scary. They get upfield, open field so easily up at that line. So the Eagles will have to make some adjustments so they can hopefully carry this game in halftime. As you remember, there is the 45 rule in 6-man. Right. If the team is up by 45, the game is over. So if the Eagles were not to score again, Abilene would need to... I'm thinking about this week. How many more would Abilene have to score?
I don't know. We're on Thanksgiving break, so I'm good.
I just love to see Colin just texted us, showing us appreciation and love for the Brandon Knight comment. Comparing him to an NBA basketball player. That's just unbelievable for that guy.
Here we have Andres De Leon in the backfield, set at about the 5-yard line to receive this kick. Instead, it'll be onside to number 34, Aaron Garcia.
Good recovery there. Give the Eagles another chance on offense, as we've looked good on offense this half. Put up 28 points on a very good Abilene defense.
Appears Aaron Garcia is still down. He may be hurt. He's had shoulder issues all through the season, as well as Grant Savage and Andreas.
Yeah, there were thoughts of people were saying that Aaron Garcia may have torn his labrum a few weeks ago and is continuing to play through it, as he's one of the sparks of this team. We need him out there as Xavier picks him up, and he will head over to the sideline. As you can see him throw down his helmet in disgust.
Or in anger.
Disgust.
Not disgust. He's not disgusted.
Yeah, have you never heard that phrase? Like,
I have, but it's not in disgust. I don't think.
It is disgust, as you see 31 Avery Garcia in motion now.
Here's the snap. High to True Treadaway. And he is unable to find Reed Summerall. Second down.
Second down. And 2 to go for the Eagles.
Interesting game so far. The Eagles' offense has really shown some improvement over the past few games. I'd say this is one of our best offensive games because Abilene Christian's defense is quite good.
Yes.
And we've put up 28 points on them. Here we line up in tight. Here's a fake from True Treadaway.
As the Eagles Eagles sideline is very frustrated. They got a clear pass interference as Abilene's defender wrapped his arms right around DeLeon. No call. That'll lead up to third down. Today was honestly kind of a boring day of college football, Luke. There were no upsets.
Miami barely avoided an upset.
Yeah, that was the only interesting game. Eagles line up tight. Treadaway has to throw early, and it is incomplete, almost intercepted. It'll be fourth down with 4:07 remaining.
So did you do the math and see?
Abilene leads by 34, so they are going to need at least 2 more scores for the 45.
Okay.
So we should go into a second half, hopefully. And
Yeah.
the Eagles need it, as they need to make an adjustment on defense. I'm sure Coach Matt Jones is frustrated with the fact that the last 3 times Abilene's touched the ball, they've scored right away. We thank you all for your support through this fall season of OCS TV. We're able to bring you 2 volleyball games in our football season. True Treadaway scrambles, throws deep. Aaron Garcia is open, catches
He does
just
not.
incomplete.
He tries to stay in bounds and make the catch, but he is unable to.
That would have been a very tough catch.
Yes.
That'll be a turnover on downs as Abilene will take over with 3:59 remaining in the second quarter. So we hope you're enjoying this playoff game on OCS TV. Here is the throw from number 9. Completes it to number 22, Noah Hampton, and that would be another
22, yeah, you're right.
That's 4 plays in a row that Abilene's had the ball, and that's 4 touchdowns.
22, Noah Hampton.
I said that, Luke.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
You know what else is awkward is the fact that they've scored on 4 straight times they've touched the ball.
4? Okay, yeah.
That'll make it 68-28.
So, yes, with one more score, they will put this game away at half if the Eagles are unable to score.
The thing about this that I at least appreciate, Luke, is the fact that the Eagles' offense looked so much better. It would have been hard to see like a 45-0 game at half. But we're seeing an offense that's really putting up a good fight. An offense that Coach Greg Hayes has done such a good job of preparing. And the defense has been exactly the same. Just Abilene's offense is a lot more powerful than their defense. And nobody's really stopped Abilene all year. We've heard of games where it's been in the 100 points. There was a game they played the other day. It was 100 to 112 or something like that. As actually knocked out the Ethernet cable, but again, quality call to connect to the Wi-Fi as well.
So if the Eagles do not score here, it will give the Abilene Panthers a chance to put the game away.
It is.
Some of those, and that's like one of those is the volleyball team, so that's like 13 girls just in that.
As it may have cut off real fast as our cord unplugged. Sad to say that. It's plugged in now. As it is 78 Abilene Christian to 28 Ovilla Eagles. We thank you, every one of you, for tuning in to this playoff game in Abilene, Texas. The Cougars take on the Eagles at Shotwell Stadium.
Oh, it's Shockwell.
Shotwell. There's
I'm
an
just
onside
kidding.
kick. And it's recovered by 31 Avery Garcia, who's brought down. And again, Luke, what a great season we've seen so far from the Eagles. The biggest thing is the character and the way I've seen these guys battle. You know, it was about 5 weeks ago when we lost a lot of people to injuries, and there was a little bit of an atmosphere around the school like, man, this guy's season's really done. And we looked at our district and we're like, wow, we have some tough opponents. And I saw great leadership, not just from True Treadaway and Aaron Garcia, but the whole team just really came together and said, that's not where we're going now. That's not what we're known for. That's not who we are. And they fought well. They beat Rockwall in an intense game last week. They got to this playoff game. So no matter what happens in this game, no matter if Abilene 45s. This at halftime. No matter what happens, I'm incredibly proud of our players and our coaching staff and our fans, just in that this Eagles team has really shown what we're made of. We're going to fight through whatever they throw at us. It's 12. Church right away throws downfield. Incomplete, almost intercepted.
So that'll bring up 2nd down and 15 yards to go. But yes, as you were saying, the Eagles have fought hard all season. They are, as you said, our district is really hard with 3 just quality teams. And we were able to pull out a victory
To make the playoffs.
To make the playoffs against Rockwall. That was a great game we saw last Saturday, I believe. Just to secure our
Friday
place.
night.
Friday? Yes.
No,
Saturday.
it was Saturday. It was Saturday.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Anyways,
Because it was after the volleyball playoff game.
and there's Joshua Bricky with the run up the middle.
That was the first run by the Eagles all night as Bricky takes a little head of steam, goes at it. As you know, we're missing running backs, and we say it every game, but Grant Savage, as you'll see him. I'm not sure if he'll play football next year because of all the injuries, but if you see him, and I'm sure many of y'all saw him last year, very, very strong kid, very good running back. And then Zach Lopez. You see 42 Luke Adams on the sideline, 45 John Hatcher. Aaron Garcia's pretty torn up.
Here's Short Treadaway. Looking to Aaron Garcia with a pitch. He cuts back upfield. Takes a few guys with him. And is just short of the first down.
So that'll be about 4th and 2.
No, and that is the first down.
First down. Move those chains, baby. Let's go.
Yes. Heck of a play there.
So that'll be a first down for your Ovilla Christian Eagles. There is 2:53 remaining in the first half. It is 70 Abilene Christian to 28 Ovilla Christian. And it just goes to show that even throughout Abilene's dominance on offense, as they've dominated everyone they've faced this year, Luke. Honestly, they might have a run at state this year. Ovilla Christian's offense has really been the thing that battled, kept them in this game. Hopefully going to keep them from being 45 at half. That's 3 straight runs. Garcia fumbles, but keeps with it. I don't know if you saw him kind of pop that ball up and then come down with it again.
Trying to pop my knees.
About a 2, maybe 3 yard gain. Secures that ball. As you see, number 12, Church right away. Gets the call from Coach Greg Hayes.
Oh, sorry. Oh, whoops.
Come on, Luke. What are you
Sorry
doing?
about that.
Luke's just decided it was a good idea to knock out the cable again.
No, we're good. Okay. Anyways, there's 2 minutes remaining in this second quarter of play. Here's Ovilla Christian lining up in tight formation yet again. There's a fake handoff by Truitt. And a completion to Reed Sumrow. He runs out of bounds just short of... Nope, just kidding.
First down, right? Yeah, first down.
That's first down.
And that'll push the Eagles forward, as it would be great for Ovilla to go ahead and get... If we got another touchdown here.
That'll push it into the second half.
Yes, push the game into the second half. And not just that, but give us a little bit of a cushion. Stay away from that 45. As number 8, Reed Sumrow, comes to snap. Turn away under the eyes. The Eagles will line up in tight for the 3rd time on the day. Eagles have been frequently in spread passing the ball. Joshua Bricky takes the run behind the line and is stuffed. And Luke, against such a powerful defense, we have to throw the ball a lot. And we've seen on this drive, Coach Greg Hayes trying to mix in the run, and he got a few good runs out of it. That time Abilene saw us go from tight, and they figured we would run it, and they guessed right. So Treadaway will come back with the play call.
Yes, that's a major difference in this game from our past games. Is we've been throwing the ball a lot more, been utilizing Treadaway's arm. You just saw in this past drive, it was our first run play. So we've really been utilizing Treadaway's just great arm.
And the kid's done a heck of a job today, a heck of a job this season. Really stepped up as a quarterback and leader. Ball is fumbled and is recovered by number 4, Logan Cole.
There's a flag on the play.
There's a flag. It may have been a block in the back against Abilene. Man, what a turn of events there. Eagles are about to score. Next thing you know, a fumble. gives Abilene what would be a touchdown unless this flag brings it back because the refs are mixed in the middle of the field. And if that does count as a touchdown, the Eagles will be down by 49, which will give them 46 seconds to score to avoid the 45 mercy rule. But the scoreboard has not been changed yet.
I'd be interested to see what this.
And so after the fumble return, there was unnecessary roughness by Abilene Christian. So I believe it will be Abilene ball with 46 seconds left remaining in the second quarter.
Yes. So it'll be taken back 15 yards from the spot of the foul.
So that will take away the touchdown, but Abilene does have the ball. And they have scored the last 4 times they've touched the ball. If they do score, the game will be over.
Right, and they have 46 seconds to do so.
So let's see if our Eagles defense can get a stop, go into halftime, adjust a little bit, keep the game going.
This could very well be our seniors' last
Drive on the field.
drive. I'll be interested to see.
Just in saying, Abilene scored the last 4 times they've even touched the ball. Let's see if these Eagles can get a stop. All seniors out there except for Avery Garcia and Reed Summerall.
And here's the run by number 6. Number 6 makes a few broken tackles. He hits open field, and Truett Treadaway is unable to catch him, and that is a touchdown to Abilene Christian.
Cole Snodgrass is a heck of a player, Luke. I tell you that. I'm sure you'll see him in the state championship game. There's 33 seconds remaining as you see Truett Treadaway pointing at the other end of the field like, we still got a shot, guys. We still are going to try to score and put this game into the second half, as it is 76 Abilene Christian. As I'm going to change this real fast to 28 Ovilla Christian.
That just really shows the heart of Truett Treadaway there. He motioned for the person who was supposed to come on for him and block the field goal to go off because he wants to be on there. He wants to stay in there and block that kick. Treadaway is on both offense and defense. And so you can imagine he is just absolutely tired. He is just exhausted. And here's the snap. Kick is up, and it is good. That will add 2 points to their score.
78 Abilene Christian to 28 Avila Christian. So Avila will have to score in the next 33 seconds or the Avila Christian Eagles season will be over. And that's not something to be ashamed of. As bad as it sounds, thinking of the Mercy Roar, Luke, I've been very proud of this Eagles team, how they've held their heads high throughout loss, throughout victory. They've remained humble. They've worked hard every day. We've had new players this year, people that have stepped into roles. Guys have surprised me, people coming from never playing football, such as Dylan Amon, Luke Adams. Those guys never playing football to a huge role starting, filling guys' roles that were injured. We saw leadership from captains such as Aaron Garcia and Treadaway, Andres De Leon. It's just been a heck of a season to watch, and nothing would be better just to see the Eagles score a touchdown here and give themselves a shot at one more half just to extend their season. As Andres De Leon, who's already returned a kick for a touchdown, is in the backfield with 33 seconds remaining in the second quarter, as it is 78 Abilene to 28 Avila Christian. Interesting to see if it's onside or booted downfield.
And it'll be
It is
onside.
onside, recovered by 34 Aaron Garcia. Hold on to the ball there, Aaron. As Abilene, after Andres returned that touchdown, they don't want to throw it anywhere near him. So that'll give the Eagles about 46 yards to go, with 29 seconds left to extend their season to at least one more possession. As on the field, we'll see 4 Andres De Leon, 20 Manny Valstegi, 8 Reed Summer, 31 Avery Garcia, 12 Truett Treadaway, and 34 Aaron Garcia, who is in motion on your right screen.
There's 29 seconds left in the first half of play. Here's Truett. He finds Aaron Garcia for the catch for about a 3-yard gain.
And the clock will run.
Aaron Garcia makes the catch.
23, 22, 21.
Because yardage.
Eagles season is winding down here. 16, 15, 14. Snap. There's a flag on the play.
False start on Manny Balestegi.
False start on Manny Balestegi with 10 seconds left.
He wasn't able to get set. I guess he wasn't given enough time on there.
Well, it did take 10 seconds off the clock as we were getting ready, as the Eagles will move backwards. Treadway will probably air his arm out and throw two as long as he can here. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to go to Andres De Leon. Here's the snap. 9 seconds left in the Eagles season. Treadway fires it downfield and is intercepted by Abilene Christian. There's a flag on the play. As time expires, I'm not sure if they'll count that touchdown. Regardless, that will be the end of the game. See what the flag call was on. We're not sure if the refs are going to call that a touchdown or not. You see the Eagles lining up as that it will be the game.
We are waiting for the result of the play.
They clearly think it's the game.
And that will be ball game. It's officially game over. The score is 78-28. Abilene Christian won. Great game for the Ovilla Christian offense. Our defense just couldn't quite handle this Abilene strong running backs. But, it's a great ending to our season. We knew coming in here that Abilene would be a tough opponent. And we fought hard. Our offense really showed what we could do. Treadway, Aaron Garcia, Andres De Leon, all those senior captains really showed their hearts and just played 110%. What more could you ask for from them?
Yeah, I just don't want these guys to lose heart.
Right.
Seniors, that's their last game they'll ever play. And I saw last year how those seniors came off after the playoff loss. Guys like Zach Fitch, Jake Bennett, Ricky Eubank, guys that have been around. And then I see the same thing this year from guys that just poured their heart into the sport. It's such a great sport, Luke. And we had an amazing season, incredible season. I'm really proud of our guys and how they acted, how they conducted themselves on and off the field, led by their seniors. The freshmen came together. So many different pieces as, the Eagles are making that slow walk off the field. As, it's upsetting. We know how it is in any sport when you're playing in a playoff game. So, what do you think about just our season? What are your thoughts on how our Eagles performed both tonight and throughout the year? Players you saw step up, what we can look forward to in the future?
Just my favorite player just throughout the season, seeing his leadership qualities, seeing his just his poise at quarterback, is Treadway. You could just see just a massive difference in his play style from the beginning of the year to the end. Just an increase in arm strength, increase of just wisdom behind, just while in the pocket, and his ability to use his legs to run out of the pocket. And at the same time, he's just great play style. He's got just incredible leadership ability to go along with that. He just leads the team in an incredible way, along with Aaron Garcia. They're both just great leaders for the team.
Yeah, I think at the start of the year, there were so many questions about what can Treadway do. He's never played quarterback. What is his arm made of? What are his legs like? And in the first game against Greenville Christian, we didn't throw at all. We had Grant Savage, and we were just running the ball. And as you can probably hear, Abilene fans out there, but that kid really showed himself throughout the year. Heck of a kid. And I'll talk a little bit about. There were so many roles that had to be filled throughout the year as you had all your injuries, all these starters out. We lost Zach Fitch last year, Ricky Eubank, Jake Bennett, so many roles that had to be filled. Sam Burt,
In a rematch
and guys stepped up and did that. I think that number 31, Avery Garcia, is an incredibly underlooked at, undervalued player. He contributed so much this season. It's great to have him following in Aaron Garcia's footsteps. I'm sure he'll do everything he can to not just be what his brother was at, but be better than Aaron was. Avery Garcia helped us out a lot. Guys like Damian Saltzman, freshman, he played great all year. Good safety. Just people coming out playing. Luke Adams, number 42, never played before. He became a heck of a receiver by the end of the year. Really contributed. Caught a big touchdown pass last week. Multiple touchdown passes. Guys like Dylan Amon, who's mainly a basketball player, he's coming out not just to play football, but to support his school and really help his guys out because they knew that he could make a difference, and he did. Reed Summerall, who switched over to center this year, made a big difference. You saw him catching a lot of passes. I could name so many different names. I'm sure I'll forget names, not say every single person that contributed, but it was a season to be proud of. I'm proud of each and every one of those guys on that team. I know that they're going to be upset about the loss, but they don't have any reason to hang their heads because they gave everything they had this year. There were a lot of people, even at our school, they counted those guys out about halfway through the season, not just about out of playoffs, and those guys said, no, we're going to continue to work hard. We don't care what other people say. We're going to do our thing. And a lot of that started not just from our captains, but from Coach Greg Hayes, Coach Matt Dones, Coach Coop, all those guys, Coach Savage, Coach James. They just do such a good job. Coach Groom, they do such a good job of getting our players as prepared as they possibly could be. You look at the Ovilla offense; they did amazing these last 4 weeks. Our defense was very good last week. It faced a tough challenge against Abilene this week, and obviously Abilene came out on top. And I know I'm talking a lot, but it's just I'm really proud of these guys. It was a heck of an experience for me to live stream this year with Luke. We'll be doing some girls games at some points. It won't be the whole game because we have to go get ready to play, but you'll be hearing us a little bit more. I'll update y'all on what we're doing throughout the season, but we really just thank you for tuning in. I hope we didn't annoy you too much, as there were times where we had some fun, there were times where we got serious, but at the end of the day, it's all about those guys that put on the show out on the field, and we're so proud of all the coaches and all those players, the cheerleaders, all the fans, and just everything they did this year. So for the 2016-17 season, this is Connor Berkey and Luke Glenn signing off for the final time. Thank you.